know which one do I want to start with. Okay, let's start with this one. Hello and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright. This is a very official starting, but I actually have something else I want to say, so I'm just gonna cut this whole intro stuff. I literally, this is my 4th time streaming this, 5th time already, and yeah, I'm gonna unceremoniously just gonna get back into it. But first, I want to bring attention to something very important that I noticed. Now, I don't know how well I know my mouse is not particularly well highlighted on this background because it's like, this little thing here on the title, the Ace Attorney, I can't help but to see the similarity, especially with the color scheme. This is actually exactly the same. Well, it's not exactly the same. It's very close to being the same as the alert ping in Monster Hunter. Which I mean, I get that the orange color scheme and like that, but it's very similar to the icon. Because now that I actually start using, well, I don't use it. I don't really have use for it. It's not like I ping anyone or anything. But like, it's similar. The similarity is funny because they're both Capcom games, and I'm just like, nitpicky little bitch. Anyways, we're gonna go back to more Turnabout Samurais. So yeah, why am I using my mouse? Anyways, October 19, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Go. Oh, my control. Huh. Do you want to wake up? It's not bedtime now. Wakey, wakey. Okay. Really? Too bad, I'm sorry. Too bad, I'm sorry I missed it. Huh? Maya. You covered up your cleavage again. I'm sorry, it's just such a weird thing for them to do. It's such a weirdly specific thing. Anyways. So what happened? Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. Because I don't think it was even something that Mia had on her, it doesn't matter. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Now all I need is the motive and proof. Wow! Get going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? I mean, I'm not slut-shaming anyone. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just that it's a design choice. I don't want to think of the logistics of that. I really don't want to, because is this a matter of possession? Is this like a temporal reincarnation, manifestation? I don't know, and good for her though. As the new core system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. Fuck, my controller's not connecting. Is that a battery? How dare you tell me that me playing possibly up to 7 hours with my controller in a day? Well, actually, no, probably hasn't been that. Well, actually, yes, I did have a really long stream. Really long Elden Ring stream, just like 2 days ago. So that probably does not help the case. Don't tell me that drains my fucking controller battery. Oh, yeah, it's channeling. I don't know what that means. That's not something that's very common in media, and anyways, I'm illiterate, so can't convince me on that one. Though I don't know. I'm a spiritual person myself, so I've never had spirits. I have never channeled spirits, and I don't. Okay, fine. Consensual possession. I bet, once again, I don't think I should think of this any further than that. So, but I know that is a tag somewhere, and he has a fan base for it. That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. I guess the implication is that the spirit will want to, you know, spirit will show up if it wants to. It's just that only some people have the power to channel the spirits. That's how I'm understanding. Oh yeah, Mia seems really eager to have another shot, you know, enter in the real world for a moment and talk about, you know, whatever court cases. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. I guess I don't know. I suppose I am, to some degree, I'm understanding the words I'm reading right now, so I guess I cannot feign complete illiteracy. So, under the system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. That makes no It's okay. It's part of the setting. I can't argue that things would make sense in the real world either, so I feel like it's a perfectly valid thing for them to make a silly, you know, silly game. What do you think about this? It's the fanboy's prized possession. Wow, impressive! It's a little different from the Steel Samurai on TV. These are mostly taken at those PR shows they do at stores and fairs. I'm pretty sure it's not even Will Powers inside that suit. No true fan would be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. I have opinions on that statement, but I don't really know which way. He's still a child, I suppose. I guess it takes an adult to appreciate real deal, right, Nick? But like, all right, Phoenix, back me up on this. It's a fictional character, so it doesn't really matter who's playing it, right? Yeah, whatever you say. Coward. Yeah, no, like, I don't have any problem with the like, I think, you know, it makes perfect sense that, you know, Cody's, you know, Cody would have gone to events. Like, nothing weird with that, really. And based on the anime I have watched, apparently, like, live performances are relatively popular. Like, live promotional performances are quite popular there. I also don't know if that applies to, or like those are quite popular for like shows and like that. So, not that I'm particularly familiar with that in real life, but eh. Anyways, yeah, I don't really know what Maya's going on about. How about this one? This is Cody's. Hey, a digital camera! I'm impressed a kid like him would have something this expensive. Kids these days, spoiled brats. Back in my day, 5 years ago. I don't imagine spirit mediums interacting get a lot of toys. I mean, valid. I don't know that. How okay, fair enough. Should we investigate the spear? Nope, that is the same dialogue as last time. Yeah, pincushion. Okay, no, nothing about that. But about the picture still? Who had thought that it was Jack Hammer inside? But why did he steal it? That's what I have to figure out. Huh? Oh yeah, she doesn't know. Coolest. We check up on the plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. Mine has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. Still not doing anything about that? She said they're trying to make it grow. Or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Was it Charles? No. Was it Charles or something like that? The name of the plant? It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's a bellboy happily cleaning the room. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. I mean, you could probably open it up and check the backside. That might have some information on it. Like, if it's an official poster, it needs to be a print information somewhere there. Then again, this was back in the days. No regulations. It's a lawless country. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all these now. It's the same dialogue as last time. I'm gonna go through it all just in case there's something new. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. It's also a very good, you know, like a wake-up work for my, for getting the voices a little more accurate. Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Neither do I. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So it's like it's a literal like a trance kind of, or like a, not trance. It is, the term is trance. Am I pronouncing it right? Like NCE is what I mean. But okay. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Yeah, okay, so yeah, fair enough. So it takes like her entire focus, like yeah, it's okay. I guess possession literally is the closest thing then. Maybe we should go talk to WP. WP powers, right? Okay, off we go. Never mind, that's the wrong button. Off we go. Detention Center. October 19, Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nicky must have really wowed him. Wowed him. What? Wowed him in there. Wowed him. Wowed him. Wowed him. Wowed him. Wow, 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 wow. Wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Well, there is not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I could do either. Please, it's no laughing matter. Guard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will powers. So willfully powerful, so powerfully willed. Smile for the camera. Anything about Vasquez? Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, a producer. She's well respected in their industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came aboard, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and
And what?
nothing. Forget it. Forget about it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
You wanna talk about that maybe? Rumors about what? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director.
I have opinions on the choice of word here, but I don't think I should say that out loud.
It was something in his work called Vasquez Eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear it's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I
can imagine him being her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Because he's a nerd.
was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to the sequel to Samurai Summer. It's the Samurai Fall. And Winter. And possibly Spring, but that's a little harder to write. It's already 4 movies.
He just gave up on being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about him, I was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago. I'm gonna show you a couple things. First of all, this one. Here's a picture again.
Is that really Jack Hammer inside that suit?
He's the only one who it could have been.
But why would he?
Yeah, why?
You're the medium. Why don't you summon up Mr. Hammer's spirit and ask him yourself?
Oh, give me about 3 more years.
Look at us, the 2 novices. Regarding murder weapon.
Yes?
Is it heavy, that spear?
It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think an average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run through.
Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick and, so you see, I broke the spear. Scary lady fixed it for me right away though.
With duct tape. We heard.
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry.
Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What's that? I've never seen these steel samurais in my life.
These are the steel samurais that appear on at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Huh. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know. Excuse me. Sorry, sniffles. Sniffles profusely.
Okay, I think that's all the information. Because he doesn't... Apparently we're not gonna press on about the fucking missing detail, sure, or the rumors. October 19, Global Studios, main gate. We're never getting through anywhere again, are we? Fuck, we would really need that entrance to the Studio 1 again, because we would probably need to investigate the murder scene, or supposed murder scene, to know how the fuck the body got there. I already know probably what happened, what killed Mr. Hammers. The game has laid out a lot of clues about that, especially now that we have a certified, you know, like the murder scene. But I'm really curious as to how did the body get to the Studio 1?
Yo, Windback sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this.
Okay. Channel your inner hag, Maxim. Like a hag maxing design. Or whatever. Okay, is it gonna be... Or would Boomer be more fitting? What's the term nowadays? I know that people apparently use the word hag for any female individual above the age of like 15 or something like that. I don't get the youth these days. No, I'm not gonna try to pretend like I would, but I guess it's not even just youth. I think it's just people overall. Anyways, I'm ready for the absolute barrage of words that is gonna come through the it's gonna blow through that bag. Yeah, how does the voice work again? Because she's gonna start talking. She's gonna start talking, and she's gonna say a gazillion words in a span of a minute. And I'm gonna try to keep up with it as well as I can, but probably not too well. My friends are my power. Okay, that works.
Nick, I think our guard's down.
Yeah.
I bet we can even eat these sodas in the guard station if we want it.
Never mind.
You eat,
You die.
ooh, she's alive.
Never mind. She's fine. She's something's off. Very wrong, but I continue to run studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Okay, it's off again. An overhead map of the studios. Right from there is the employee area. On the left are the actual film studios. Wait. Right is employee area. Left. Where the fuck are we? Oh, never mind. No, it's not from here. It's from the map. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. This is the right. That is referred to as the right side, the employee area. This is the left, which is the studio area. Got it. The main entrance to their studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out here. Looks like a studio van. They probably used to carry around film equipment. Anything special here? The security guard station. Miss Opag must like junk food. This is the same dialogue. I'm starting to feel like I should maybe just skirt past them. I was wondering about Diva's quest. Divask. God, the producer. The studio bigwigs love her. And she always gets her way. She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about salmonella, the director, not the disease? Or bacteria? I guess you could call it a disease. Getting really down with the sickness with that one. Sal, he's a pushover. He's soft, Yeah. And that's whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Yeah, no, I can see that.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? I have never, ever gone online.
I mean, okay, this would be 20 years ago. It was the... The lovely little wretches weren't around, or weren't as vocal back then.
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Arrgh! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You would drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he would sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Yeah, sure. Well, look at this photo again. Miss Oldback. What? Get that filth out of my sight. You'll claim this poor old Hammer in there? And I thought you were such an innocent youth. Bah! When did you ever say that? Hey, Phoenix, she's calling you young. Way to go. So much for that insecurity, right? Miss Olaf, what do you think of this? I'm not in the mood for Thank you very much. On the camera? Nah, nothing. I think I... Yeah, no. She's not gonna give me anything. This one? No, she's not. Absolutely nothing. How about this one? Yeah, this is like as I suspected. With my detective prowess. Okay, check the employee area first. October 19, Global Studios employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming just one time.
The main star is in fucking custody. It's been 3 days since the murder. But no, I get it. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh. And completely ignored it for the next 1.5 hours of game time.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah. No touching. Oh, sorry, pal. I didn't mean to frighten you.
I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatic.
Dramatically. How do you French? Dramatically. Fuck. Dramatique at times. I suppose the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. There's steroid. Should maybe give him the thing. It's still closed or open? It's still there.
Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fix it, I'm just gonna get off again.
That poor assistant. God. The grate they used to cover the drain is a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. I mean, Maya has her moments. But most of them do involve food. And anime, apparently. It's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Tokyo Castle. Something like that. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Some people use it as a method of transport. Phoenix. You insensitive fuck. The remains of the employees' lunches are scattered around. Aaron was probably too shocked to clean up. And a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. That must be the storage room. That was where they keep all the filming equipment. Oh, Maya didn't want to say anything about that this time. Thank God. Interesting room. Will Powers. It must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. Yeah, yep. With a light. And door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Yeah, why would it be? It's only a crime scene. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. Oh, that's all that's here. Detective? Yeah, but if you could want to share with me.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I can't take the plate back to the precinct. I have the capabilities of a cursory examination right here. To make a cursory examination right here. A science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it will change color.
Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, there's a solution on the plate, changed color alright.
The food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
It looks like it.
Steak plate added to the court record. Found in the employee area. Only are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal.
Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the whole case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kinda bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
How's Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Okay.
Whoa. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth!
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Truly a athlete unlike I ever could hope to achieve. Athletic prowess on the level I could never truly hope to achieve. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with the empty bottle?
Oh wait. Say, whatever happened to
The empty bottle. Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right.
sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Again, found on a table in the employee area. Bears. Bears! Bears! Where? Jack Hammer's fingerprints. I really don't understand, why do people need a right to bear arms? Like, bears have them for a reason. We don't need them. Anyways, what if I show you this?
Because I know as much about that as you do, pal. I.e., nothing.
And okay.
Let's look at Will Powers instruct. I'm going back to the precinct to do some more detailed tests.
You're being very free with your information today, Detective.
Well, don't go telling anyone this, pal. But I was kind of impressed at today's trial, too.
Huh?
Most lawyers would have given up after the director's testimony. I think if it would have been anyone but you up there, Powers would... I think if it had been anyone else but you up there, Powers would be done for it by now.
Oh yeah, because death penalty, capital punishment, like that.
Detective, about that bottle. Oh damn! Talk about embarrassing, pal. I can't believe I missed out on my first sweep for evidence. Don't know how I can apologize to Mr. Edgeworth.
Must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility.
Oh, blushes profusely.
Off to the dressing room.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
what are you doing here?
Oh, I was cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Well, I'm really grateful for all you've done. But, this week's the last episode of Steel Samurai.
What? No!
That's a lot of O's. Oh, noes. Okay, anything new here?
There are some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It's locked. I can guess he doesn't have it.
That's the outside.
It looks like someone was sleeping here.
Oh, sorry, I haven't cleaned up there yet.
I mean, maybe you shouldn't.
There's a box for snacks on the table. They must give these up to the employees. It's completely empty. I can feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. It's Power's bag.
I put all WP's personal belongings in there. He'll be able to come pick them up, right?
I'm sure he'll come, yes. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I always check my hairdo when I look in the mirror. Not quite as spiky as usual, see.
That's why it's always like, Okay, it's not that that gave me any information, but the fact that they have occasionally changing dialogue, it's why it's worth it to check the area every time.
There's an area of cosmetics here. It's the wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie.
Wow, you remembered, Nick.
Thanks to you.
Nothing about lead tissues. No shoes. No tish, no shoes. Okay.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Ah.
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Oh, I know he went to Studio 1.
Are you not following the... Never mind.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
Oh. Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh no. I guess the rumor must be true then.
A rumor?
Yeah, Miss West, a producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She has some dirt on him. He would do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt? Is it like what plants grow in? Or like something you find on your floor? Behind your kitchen cabinet because you haven't cleaned there in a bit? Because you're gonna just like, I'm gonna throw those old food products eventually away, but maybe I'll need them for baking the next week, so maybe I should just hold on a little longer, but then you never do. That kind of dirt? What dirt?
Dirt, you know, bad stuff.
I know that what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After them, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then?
What do you mean the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. They really did kill Mr. Hammer, also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No!
This is the first time we actually see tears in her eyes. During this trial, at least. During the previous one, there was maybe a bit more. Not this case.
Also, I hear the Global Studio is going to change this program. They're not gonna make kids shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's that, but that's what Global Studios decided.
They're... Okay, are they gonna do more... grown-up shows, things like that?
Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
Studio bigwigs don't want Steel Samurai around anymore. I want to forget all of this ever happened. I want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
That's the kind. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. I've only ever watched one show in my lifetime and it only has 12 episodes on it thus far. I must be running for about 4 weeks or something like that. Or maybe for like 4 months. If we take like 1 episode a week and that's like 4 weeks in a month and maybe like a break in the between. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, it'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Use your big lawyer energy and leverage them to keep the show going for another 20 more seasons.
Yeah. I think evidence, rather than words, is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
Oh yeah, because Penny is definitely the person you need to, like... strong Karen energy. Please complain to the assistant, the literal set assistant, about the canceling of the show.
And this is...
A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just for some... just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay. I'll speak to the manager. I'll convince them. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died? This is actually quite a big thing.
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? So... this wasn't like a big news? Well, I mean, okay, I guess they hushed it up, but like... somebody nah. I've seen rich people do worse things.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
And so he just intentionally let the career like slide. I mean, still, nothing wrong with playing the villain. Villains are great roles, and people... There's always gonna be people who love the villains. I like villains in a lot of shows. They always are. It's like a lot of shows have a lot more interest in villains than they have of heroes, because heroes are always portrayed as, you know, immaculate and like absolutely flawless. The heroes normally have a bit more humanistic side to them. Like in fucking Phineas and Ferb. Dr. Doofenshmirtz? Whatever. That guy is so fucking relatable. Like, it's actually insane. But I cannot quite relate to Perry the Platypus. Somehow. on a human level, I simply cannot. Probably the whole being employed part, but you know, hard to say. And also then there's also that side of the fan base who will always get the hots for the villains. So, you know, nothing wrong with villains. Anyways, tangent over.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldback. She was here at the studio back then, you know.
Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
So this fellow was Mr. Hammer all along.
It seems that way.
Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that?
Well, we don't know. I was hoping you would tell me. Yep.
Oh, wow. It must have taken him forever to collect all these.
Kids love the Steel Samurai.
I do, don't they?
Nothing on that. You were the one that made this food. I gotta assume you would have something to say about that.
Oh, what was that?
An empty bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
Oh, now I'm really confused.
Shit, now I'm starting to make the same kind of voice. Fuck. I'm not good at this. Anyways. Is that all? That's all. Back to the employee area. Yeah, nothing new here. Hey. Bye. Move. Well, why, you're still slinging around? If you like the place so much, why did you take it over for me? Sure.
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer!
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Rick.
Nick, I don't know, where did that Rick come from?
Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
She should probably get a rabies shot. Just saying. Oh god. No, that's definitely over the fucking top. Anyways, 5 years ago.
I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Yeah, so about that rabies shot. Before you get that without the rabies part. How don't you?
Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols?
Nickels? Nickelback? If I give you $1, can you give me a nickel back?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to.
Oh, right.
Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Oh, whippersnippers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is funny?
No. I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim the Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof the Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Mr. Oldback, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume.
The pills, literally the pills.
Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? Mr. Earl Hammer has some sleepless nights.
Don't we all?
Here's your proof that he used the pills on Powers.
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak at for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that we used to eat the steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
Oh. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldback.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident.
Oh fuck, are we gonna find out how she became Miss Oldbag?
What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Holy shit. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
Oh, a photograph. You want me to look at this photograph?
Oh shit! Never mind. Never fucking mind. I should have known the game is gonna throw more things at me.
Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in the studio too?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there.
Is that tennis racket? Was he like a tennis-based superhero samurai guy?
He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand.
5-year-old photo added to the court record. Shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. Well, it doesn't show like a... I mean, okay, it shows an accident involving Jack Hammer, but... Okay. It's not very interesting, though. Can I talk more about...
Poor old Hammer. He was a big star. The biggest. The accident 5 years ago is what did him in. He wanted to hide it. He didn't want anyone to know. Poor silly old Hammer. If he had just come out and confessed, then Vasquez wouldn't have gotten her claws into him. Sorry, I don't want to think about it anymore.
Okay. I'm kind of feeling... Do you have any ideas, Sulu? Nope. Again. That's it. So we got all our information on that, I assume. Well, time to investigate the murder scene. October 19, Studio 1 entrance.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left here to go to Studio 2,
Right.
But why? What if someone called him, like the director or the producer?
Hiroji. Okay. Yeah, wasn't the Hirohime is literally was it like a hero princess or something like that? Is Oji then like a prince or something like that?
Ambushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired.
Nick, when you start having to say, I'm still young, you know it's all over.
It's the same dialogue as last time. Yay! Also, weeb.
A security camera takes photos of everyone who comes through the gate. It doesn't seem to be switched on today.
It says welcome.
The other people in here weren't there, not feeling right.
Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say?
Sure, if Miss Old back, let us in.
Same dialogue. I have a feeling there's nothing new here. Well, you got me there. To be honest, I'm not even gonna argue against them.
The mascot of Close Studios. Apparently his name is Mr. Monkey. No clues here. Studio 2 is down that way. Studio 2, the real scene of the crime.
Say, Nick, how did you figure that out again?
Well, actually, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because like the person who tells the story, tells this joke is, you know, absolutely in no way, in no way a weeb for being able to say it. But I guess understanding is what makes it so bad. Or well, not bad. Nothing wrong with being a weeb, but just, you know, that's the thing that gets really called out.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. I don't have that card key anymore, so I can go in here today.
Dang. Might need that card key again. Key card, as they say. So, Studio 2. October 19, Studio 2 entrance.
Hey, Nick! It's Miss Vasquez! Hello? Hello! Hello! H-E-L-L-O!
Maya, you should at least start to be polite.
Watching the clouds. Well, that looks like a unicorn. Now it looks like a gun. Now the gun shot the unicorn. Oh, I'm sad.
That's all she had to say, apparently. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They get in pretty good shape. Looks like it would run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had the license.
Oh yeah, there's a license. I love that. I love the fact that this is the first game in the series. Like, this is, to my understanding, this is still part of the first game. And they already had the fucking batch, like, they made the batch joke themselves. But they also give the player all the power to make that themselves beforehand. That's great.
An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one on. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean.
Oh, wait, shit. It's an incinerator. Shit, I need to look for anything that might have been burned here.
There's a big tube in here. Well, there's the number in Cody's photograph. I think if he hadn't brought that photograph in.
Don't get all teary-eyed yet.
This is where Salmonella and Divas Quest ate.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking of that. I don't know how long, because this trilogy collection only it just has all the episodes, all different episodes in like in a row, and it's gonna jump from one to the next one. I don't know if it's gonna let me know when the first game ends and when the next one starts, and so forth and so forth. So I'm just kind of curious about that. Unless there are this many episodes, unless these are all the first game episodes, and then it's gonna show like a whole another list. Actually, that's probably how. Is it? Are there that many episodes in a single game? Okay, if I'll know, then that's fine.
Where's the money line to you for Quest 8? There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
Something wrong?
I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know?
Can't say that I do.
Yeah, it's the fact that the steaks, the steaks were made by Penny, to my understanding. But she supposedly wasn't here.
There's some flowers in here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous.
Well, supposedly blood could be a good fertilizer. Maybe. I mean, it has organic things in it. Or it's an organic thing.
There's a big tube in here.
Why would you...
Okay, I'll tear you out, yep.
These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. Might as well be a junkyard.
On close inspection, this trail looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of the temporary film set. The trailer door it's unlocked. Shall we go in?
No, actually, maybe we should first talk to the lady here.
Mr. Hammer.
Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Sure.
Huh?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear.
We're just gonna start hammering this in. Ha ha ha. Never mind. I cannot. I can.
He's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where'd you get that?
I will.
Old bag.
Old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. The only character we know who is actually named Oldbag.
Right. Anyway. Miss Vasquez. You had this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Well, we follow. You came. Yeah. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Oh, why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez. You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord.
But... you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
Oh, no. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
Is this actually gonna be a fucking suicide? Because it's... all the little details have been really weird with the way, time, and... like the... this, I mean, okay, the body being moved around kind of explains the weird position and like the really bizarre circumstances where where Hammer died, but is this like, I don't know, it's giving me vibes.
And that is what I mean.
Oh, she looks really serious right now. Also, she's been smoking that pipe for God knows how long. I wonder what's in there. Just like, is she possibly high right now, or is she just really nicotined up?
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years of a mere accident?
Do I have the name misspelled? Oh. That is kinda embarrassing, actually. Well, not necessarily that embarrassing, but just get rid of that. Should be better. I don't know why. Oh, because I rewrote them. I don't know why, but I for some reason instinctively added an extra U to it. Now it should be fine.
I ran him hard, believe me.
I don't even know what fucking gurney is. I think I probably do. Wait, I think I do. What is this? Ooh, what's this?
Why did the security lady say it was an accident? Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She chopped that reporter who brought that photo into that studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporters would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence, boys.
Oh shit.
Oh. Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial is tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why.
Why do you want this photograph so
Tell me why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should Diva Squares care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
Hold it right there. Out everything, pal.
Holy shit, are we gonna have a fight scene?
Diva Squares. You're coming down the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Very well. I bet this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe? Thank you. I was really scared.
Oh, don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
I can definitely see why people like gumshoes a lot.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. We're hitting rock bottom, as they say.
And who's at the bottom? Diva Squares.
To be continued? Holy shit. This is a fast one. Yeah, I would like to save, honestly. Heard about samurai. Keeps on going. October 20. 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh, it's the courtroom number 4 this time. Oh fuck, we're already into trial?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence.
So what happens if, like, if this doesn't get solved, does Powers just run free? Or walk free? Or does he just get executed? On the spot. By Edgeworth. Oh well, we'll see.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of this crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. On their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. I just don't know what voice I'm doing for Edgeworth. It's just constantly different. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes.
Huh?
I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Alright. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Day of the murder. I ended the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I had T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We fought Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Saul take you?
The van.
Hmm?
There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in there. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. That added to the court record. Oh, hell yeah, now I'm carrying an entire van with me. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to the Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer.
Oh, I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
It's the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Okay, let's see. And the trailer, a little before noon. You know exact time? By yourself? Yeah, yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. A witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. I'm saying it be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal taking me.
Okay, actually, that... The rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1.
And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No.
The meeting ended at 4 o'clock, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times.
You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious that you were. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on, you had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the studio then. Oh, right. I took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
He just immediately goes and slams it. Fucking Christ.
Oh my god, these people. I swear to God.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops.
It was 15-minute break.
Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she come with me during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
Kinda wish I had said a little more. She had said a little.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so find a contradiction. Find a contradiction. I already know what, I already know a couple things here, but let's see. I mean, I could show this one, but I don't think it would do much. I need to leave it as a, So, okay. The way I'm thinking this is that they specifically had the stakes in the employee area, specifically there, and these were also made by Penny specifically. She would have needed to deliver them there. If Vasquez never went to the employee area, she would have never, like, she would not have gotten this. So the question is, do I start with that one? Because no, I don't think the van is a thing, yeah. What's the most likely thing I could use here? Time of death? No, because we know for a fact that, you know, like, what she's saying is that she was at the meeting. We need to prove that she was not actually eating the steak. This also has nothing to do, like, just because we know that, that Hammer was at the studio 2 around 2 p.m. This does not mean that he was, it does not mean that he, or it doesn't prove that, you know... Well, actually, We do know that he arrived there around the time, so... I think the safest bet still... I think the safest bet to start from is definitely the stake. I think I should be on the right track here.
Oh, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at the table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates.
Ah, fuck, they used the incinerator.
The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how.
You ate a boneless steak!
You didn't eat the steak, you ate the bone.
These fucking options are so funny. Because I, like, okay, what else would you recommend here?
You didn't even eat the steak. You didn't eat the steak during the break. You took your break and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator.
I don't think you should maybe bring that up, because then there's a chance that they just burned the bones. Then again, do bones burn in an incinerator? Probably, yeah, right?
I see. And what was Miss Vasquez doing during that break?
Is it obvious, Your Honor?
Picking on salmonella, probably, yeah. But most likely meeting the Steel Samurai.
He was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Yeah, so when I said about Mercer Wright, when I said about this yesterday, Maya and Mia actually have two different character portraits in court. Despite it being the same person, same person's body technically.
Or isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy weapon, a spear, as a weapon?
You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Huh. You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
A samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What?
What is the meaning of this? A spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Okay. They're either asking for me to show the spear, reveal them my spear, or because of duct tape, or then because of the picture. Okay, they specifically want me to show that it's not the murder weapon, so the spear.
The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. When this spear broke during the morning action scene run through, but someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to snap a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of what you're saying?
If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
I can tell you, yeah.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
This one.
Look at this photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. No word that this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does that have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. The curse of the flower fence. Every 5 years it will claim alive. The thirst for blood must be satiated. And only a beating heart can do that.
Wow, she's surprised that I figured it out?
Mr. Wright, continue, please. This is the drama I live for.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Diva's quest meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs into the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself down 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer,
he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Sweats profusely.
Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you of my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of argument, the Hammer died on the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been put off the stairs into his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her with her own hands?
It's fine. The game is just like this. This is what it is. It's okay.
For instance,
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry, that body.
interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, Please show us how she carried the body.
Mr. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it.
Oh! The one vehicle that's still left in the parking lot.
Recall your testimony. There was a beer rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Okay, this is tough. He kinda has to be if he was at the meeting. Wait, what do I know about him? What do I know about him? He was upset about not having lunch. He was also really vague about the timing and the place. He was not very honest about things. Let's see. They were both outside. He would need to know. He would need to know that there was something going on. Also because, like, if Vasquez did not eat the steak, neither did Salmonella. It's the Manila effect. Makes you weak in the knees and help a person commit a murder. I would say he was. Like, all things point to the fact he was, because he was really trying to, you know, like, to me it seems like he was, to some degree at least.
Of course, Salmonella had to be a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. It's the spiky hair that does it, right? I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win?
Fucking speechless.
So, what happens next?
Huh?
Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that?
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jackhammer.
What the fuck is going on? Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did it? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing and altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? What? Order? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Oh, of course it is as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Oh, Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now?
Fuck. Okay. So, I don't think this gets me anywhere. I could ask her to testify again. I think I probably should. But I don't know what happens next. Would there be another person, you know, testifying? I'm gonna ask her to testify again.
I would like to testify again.
Testify again?
No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? Oh. You ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn. To come so far only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Westwood.
Edgeworth?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
Why is he such a fucking goof? Also, I really have a hard time thinking like Phoenix does. Because half the time it feels like he's just not thinking. And the other half it feels like he's just thinking a bit too much. Which honestly is kind of relatable. But I feel like we're off sync.
I see. Very well.
What the fuck is happening? Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again.
You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see what we have in gain by repeating the very last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Westworth repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed, verily, I say. Ergo. That's exactly my point. Like, when he's going through something in his head, I'm like, da 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 da. And then when I start overthinking something, he's like, I wonder if I still have that bedroom around. Probably not. It doesn't exist if I'm not in the room. Like, anyways, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did too.
But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that?
Edgeworth. My cordial husband. Are you turning a new leaf? Or is this gonna end like treason? You leave me too? I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying,
He did it!
I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Dad went home.
I see no issue raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
Okay, at least a couple things. People present at the place. This one I want to press.
What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I would say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the costumes, mind you.
Actually, yes, press harder.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the costume? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy?
A witness will continue her testimony.
And there too, only Powers was at.
Was Penny at the scene, actually?
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember,
Remember what?
there was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder.
I'm gonna keep pressing. I don't see why I wouldn't.
Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body and the one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Jesus fucking Christ!
Poor Powers.
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue.
I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up.
What was everyone else doing at the time?
No one said a thing. It was silent, complete silence. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived to... Like, are you saying... Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, there's silence.
Are you telling me that old bag was silent the entire time?
Silence.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
I mean, this is a direct contradiction to the previous statement.
Oh, back the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She has said that... She says because she saw him going towards the studio.
Right, the Steel Samurai.
Press harder again!
Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps no. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
That photograph? Meaning the one taken by the security camera?
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
Let out of proceedings.
You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will in one question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in the meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. You have to find something to back this on her. Or everything will now be late on the episode with you, Nick. Go get it. Okay, so I questioned this one. I questioned this one. Nothing that stands out right away. This one was a little weird. Oh! She didn't have the script.
The script and your direction notes? The script and direction notes?
Yes, they are quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not.
Actually, press harder, this one.
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Yeah, but...
Oh yeah, I guess.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue.
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. She would not have known that there was a murder at the place when she was initially arriving. This is something that I can't believe Phoenix fucking missed as well. And I can't believe we're banking on Edgeworth being the good guy here. Let's see what that means. She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Oh! That fucking face!
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Well, the prosecution is in the cahoots with the defense. What kind of call is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I have perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew the hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Wait. Hold it. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? It's also no hammer, it was Power. Will Powers was the one who was injured. The fuck? How do I know? Sal. He told me. Sal the director? You have to find something to back this on her. Yeah. I believe in you, Nick. Okay. Wait. Bucko! What in the name is... Yeah, trust me, I'm pegging her as hard as I can. Objection! You knew the hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it. It was Sol who told me. That's right. I must have gotten it wrong. I think your love for the halfling weed has softened your brain.
I think not. Mr. Manila was at run-through at that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Power who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Aha!
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to be after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered.
Exactly.
Miss was God, those two have really good chemistry.
You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Order! Order! I will have order!
Witness, can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Hmm. Very well. I have a question for you. Ugh. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he had fallen on hard times, so he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
My very quick guess is the fact that she wanted Steel Samurai to be over. She wanted to end the show, and the easiest way was to kill one of the main characters. Couldn't kill the lead character because she didn't have power over powers, but he could definitely hammer that jack, or she could jack that hammer off the list of people. Anyways,
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
of course I can prove it.
Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present the court the evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive to this murder.
Shit, but which one is it? It could always be this. I actually would not be surprised if it's this because of the fact that it's, which one would it be? Is this scrapbook? Okay, let me think. It needs to be something that shows the fact that the studio is, like, how would I say? It needs to be something about the whole, like, ending the whole... I'm gonna say it's a scrapbook. Psst, Maya, look, this is it. Huh? Why? Why are you showing that to me, Nick? And why are you whispering?
I was just testing it out on you.
Huh? I'm afraid you're... Oh,
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
hurry up with it.
I saw the temple we have to maintain.
I mean, honestly, I'm thinking the broken monkey could be it.
Right, here goes. I present to the court the evidence of Miss Vasquez.
Okay, so that didn't work. Cool, I guess. I was thinking that the whole... Okay, try this one.
This is my proof. This is
A photo for before?
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez?
Like, okay, if I need to justify the fact that I was thinking of the broken monkey, it's because it symbolizes the decline of the slow but ever so obvious decline of the studio's, you know, success and direction and whatever. That it needs that they needed some big changes done to the place, and you know, symbolism, something I'm very good at. Never mind. This was apparently the obvious one. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago.
Yes. Now, if you all would love to hear my sonnet for the broken monkey. Oh, man. I actually don't even know what sonnet exactly is, so sorry, I don't have anything.
Ironically enough, the accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighted him down, no doubt. I would need to write one first. I don't have one. Okay, what's the definition of a sonnet? How likely is that I could possibly conjure something like that? Not somnacanth. It's a 14-line poem! the iambic pentameter. Employing one of several rhyme schemes and adhering to a tightly structured thematic organization. I can't do this on the spot. I'm sorry. I need some time to prepare with that one.
However, you, G Vasquez, use Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bring us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role was the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright.
Is Edgeworth helping us out because he's also a big Steel Samurai fan?
We are talking about motives here. Yet you have only talked about Mr.
Or maybe he's a really big Mr. Hammer fan. Or Hammer fan. Jack Hammer fan.
It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed G. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright?
Hey, I mean, first of all, I'm not... If I figure out how to write sonnets, God knows, you know, what the future brings, but... I unfortunately don't have one ready on the spot, so, you know, I'm terribly sorry for bringing up anyone's hope. But I should probably first know. Understandably, that was quite the statement by me, and I get it. I actually did check that, you know. It seems that the Okami they have on PC is, you know, like it should be rather well functional. So they have like Steam achievements and all like that. So it's actually like should be quite computer compatible. So should be able to stream that just fine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Okay. Do we know that if she had a real motive? And do I have anything I can, you know, like... I honestly think it is the fucking... I still think it's a... I think this is still the decline of, because it's either that she doesn't actually have a motive and this just happened to be like an accident. But I feel like they would not have had the whole thing... Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. I'll reveal the evidence.
Okay.
Hello?
Allow me to present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motives. The monkey head. This is my proof.
And this tells us why Miss West wanted to kill Mr. Hammer?
And say only proves that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles.
Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately, and I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this waste of the court's time.
Damn. Damn.
Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please.
Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Please explain Miss Wright's motive for murder.
I had that photo saved actually, but also I find it very funny that I don't particularly have all my marbles, you know, intact. So yeah, you know, you're right. My eyes is smarter of us two. I'm kind of thinking that she did not have a motive. I think that's the most logical thing, but I really want to try the monkey. Nothing else here is like... What would this prove? Nothing. This would prove nothing. This would prove... Like, once again, the spear has the same kind of symbolism as the monkey head, but not quite. Cody's camera probably had nothing to do with this. Unless the symbolism of taking pictures. Sleeping pills, probably nothing. It could be this one though. It could be the photo again. Come on now. If they were to send mail to me, they could still maybe use a local delivery system. Possibly. Actually, I don't know how that works, and I think they probably couldn't. The more I think about it. I'm gonna say no. She had no motive. It was an accident.
She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him up the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What? What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers sleeping pills.
And this actually makes a lot of sense. This actually, yeah, because we still haven't figured out why Hammer would have arrived at the scene and why he would be so insistent on, yeah, this makes perfect sense as to why he was so insistent on getting the Come on now! My marbles are doing perfectly fine. They're strong, independent marbles. But they are set to colonize Jupiter soon. Well, I'm excited for the next case. But I don't know if I have time to start that today. But okay, so this makes sense on multiple levels. This explains why Hammer drugged Powers to begin with. Why he pretended to be Powers. That would, on a normal day, that would have made absolutely no significance. Okay, fine. I'll stop talking and I'll just get to the end of this. I know how this played out.
Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years.
No, the halfling weed. Leaf. No, it's leaf. Halfling weed. Leaf. Well, it's weed, but like, it's.
So, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Oh, Miss Vasquez!
What happened here?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs.
Manuel!
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
No! How could this?
It was an accident! Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and...
No, Manuel!
Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez.
No! But softly. Please don't die. Please.
Ah, shit.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Mr. Ashwell, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
I thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Confetti for everyone! Whoa! Encore!
That is all. The court is adjourned.
I actually don't know how loud that clapping is, but I hope it's not too loud. October 20, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. All these, like... all these, you know... Every person in the courtroom is gonna be finding confetti for the rest of their lives. All over themselves. They can never wear those outfits in court again.
I think that he would try to frame me for the murder.
It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Show evidence.
Well, this is what I think. Miss Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because...
I'm going to say because of the... Of all the popularity the Steel Samurai was getting.
Because you were because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai.
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was used to acting in the kids' show as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand.
I still don't get this whole villain is such a bad role thing. Like, got it, you're not the main cast anymore, but you have like God knows how many fucking movies, and you're getting old eventually. Is it nice to have a retirement plan? Huh? Well, not in today's economy, so whatever.
He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you.
Man, Will is great. Will is actually great.
I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Summer outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into the sweaty costume and... there's something wrong.
No, of course not. It's not like the suit is burned, pierced, and also the show's over. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth!
Wow, he's gonna fucking... What's that thing? Pose in this.
They're sending yaoi to each other
Over wavelengths. Say something, right? Oh, this is the happy Edgeworth. Got it. That's why he looks so weird.
I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, really, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if he hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Holy shit, really?
Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Me again?
However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Wait, this... Okay, I have, like... I have to say, this is honestly... Like, not that I'm an expert on the area, but... This really is, forming up to be quite the literal, It's forming up to be a lot more of a actual courtroom yaoi situation than I expected. I thought that was just people memeing, but... Huh.
Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Such a tsundere. You know, you're right on that.
Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if they're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
For now, huh? You're saying there's a prosperous future ahead of you two.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgework?
Are we actually gonna get backstory?
And so the curtain closed on another trial.
Oh, so let me first, since that is such a very specific explanation on why Hammer's bad. Periodical morally static representation. It means the media was bad as well. Not just negative terms. Being literacy is steady. If you enjoy media that has dark tones or evil characters, that makes it questionable and you're a bad person. You must be the case who glorifies villain if you like. Now you have to play actor. Villain that must be a bad person. Okay, now, first of all, thank you for that, because, well, first of all, thank you, and second of all, how dare you say something so truthful, so honest, and so awful? Like, I've heard stories of people being like actors having problems, having problems explaining to their, children that, oh yeah, I play a villain in this show. I'm not actually doing any of these actions. And that also gets way more complicated when, when we're talking about, a drama show that's supposed to have, realistic tones. But, while I don't necessarily understand it, I know for a very good fact that, yeah, people are like that. For some reason they cannot distinguish between, an actor portraying a bad guy and then, the actor being a really, that seems basic. That seems such a basic concept to me, and has always seemed like that. I don't they're called actors for a reason, or even writers or whatever that talk about certain themes or make it's art because it's not real, even if the topic is real, but it's the thing. But it is honestly wild to me. It is insane to me that there are generally people who get really upset. Who because I know I don't remember which one I'm thinking of, because there's a lot of terrible stories about Star Wars. And the things that the awful things that the actors, had to go through that. I don't remember. Was there a case like this? There were. I think Star Wars probably, kind of glances past that because most characters are relatively, how would I say? They seem to be quite beloved in most terms, but I know for that is a real problem, and I hate it. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways,
I was quite disturbed by revealing the accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
the Pink Princess.
This is it! The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right?
Get out. Off to another topic related to this thing. Though the opposite can very much be true as well. Salmonella is not maybe somebody I would consider as a particularly great individual. But they did make, you know, they did make this, and supposedly bunch of the other stuff as well that people loved. I don't know, that's not something I'm gonna go into. It's... life sucks. Hollywood fucking sucks.
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they would seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and the assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
Wait. Will Powers is also the Pink Princess? Brand new episode has been added. Nice. Also, like, now I'm torn again. Once again, I'm torn. Is Will Powers portraying Prince's character a diversity win, or is that is that men actors taking jobs from women actors? Because I'm left confused how that works, but hey, good for Will. Okay. I'm sorry, what in the fuck? Like, okay, I'm... like... well, I mean, I'm more curious to, like, how does a person who apparently is really invested in writing and literature and like that, how do they even come up with that kind of a... like, where does that even stem from at that level? Like, have they never read a book? Like, okay... I think that's, first of all, a valid question. Second, have they never read a book where a person does something worse than, you know... like... have like... if they read a book about that, would they accuse the writer... okay, the answer clearly is yes, they would accuse the writer of, you know... being unethical and morally in the wrong for writing about whatever is worse than whatever this person qualifies as worse than drinking wine. But that's fucking wild. And like the idea of like wanting to ask other people's opinions on that. Like, I just really hope that this individual is like relatively young and is, you know, lacks some level of life experience, and that's why is like wondering about these things and is, you know, gets a chance to get enlightened on the fact that, you know, there's a vast difference between, you know, portrayals of media and actually doing something. So like, but I'm afraid that the problem is that they're fully grown. I mean, actually, no, this is literally, yeah, it's like, it's actually, yes, this actually, yeah, but like, but okay, this once again kind of boils down the whole weird purity or Puritanian stance that people have for some reason, where it's like, oh, we can't possibly, you know, like, we can't expose people to these concepts because then they might do them. Because surely there's zero chance that, you know, like I don't know, it's... Because that's like saying, like, oh, you can't, like, all the, like, they used to run campaigns. And now, I'm not saying I agree with, you know, the United States of America stance on the war on drugs that they ran from, like, 70s to, like, 80s and 90s. Or even all the way till today. But with that logic, warning people about drug usage would also be like, oh yeah, I mean, you're talking about using drugs, well, that's bad for the kids, and now they know about taking drugs, and the next thing you know, they're all ODing on, you know, the fucking diabetes, you know, medicine. Like, that's such a fucking baffling way of thinking. It really blows my mind, but some people are like that. Not much I can do about it. Anyways, I'm wondering, should I start this up now? I will still have about an hour of stream left, and I think I could probably do the first part. Gotta get a feel of what's going on here. Especially because the starting seems to be a little bit of a, yeah, you know. I think, yeah. I got through 2 chapters today. I think I'm moving at a good pace because I'm trying not to stop and complain about literally everything. Even though to some degree I know it's funny, but I don't want to go overboard. I want to actually, like, I'll rather just crack a joke about something silly that happens in this. But anyways,
it's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. Whack! What? Oh. Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
it's Edgeworth. Yep, it's Edgeworth. December 25, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Huh? Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course. Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forced anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much just completely skirt past the entire opening sequence because I know nothing about, like, I have no idea what the fuck happened, and the game is clearly being vague for a reason, and I'm sure it's gonna throw me right into it. Because that's what heroes do, or whatever the fucking line is. I think that is from a Marvel movie, I think.
I don't know anything. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gort Lake is pretty close.
Gort, Sora? That lake sure is gordish.
Oh, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea.
So much for rushing spring waters.
Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gort Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. I guess.
Boring. Got to show real news change.
Nick,
Huh?
the water pressure's kind of low in that shower.
You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick.
Apparently, fake blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm.
I'll interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gort Lake, but this time it's murder.
Gord Lake again?
The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Only time will tell.
Huh? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick!
Yipes, Maya.
The fireman yelled at me when I called him.
We got bigger things to worry about than that.
She's crying, Phoenix! You told her to... Oh my god.
They've arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder.
What? Holy fuck. This is gonna be the fucking... It's gonna be the most insane thing if they're gonna have Edgeworth be the fucking... well, prosecutor, I guess. In the court case against himself. It's the fucking reverse of the Wright needed to defend himself case. When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick. Hey, the plant's thriving.
Mia's very plant. Its name's Charlie.
It was Charlie, okay, not Charles.
Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charles been perking up these days.
Now I read it as Charles. What the fuck?
Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy getting the angle of that screwdriver and the drawer just right.
Of course. Wait, is there gonna be a construction work going on by the lake? Of a new hotel? Is this all connected? My god, is it a conspiracy?
Maya brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it in up on that wall.
Okay.
Difficult looking legal books stand in the formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt.
I'm starting to have doubts that Phoenix might not be exactly as competent of a lawyer. Actually, never mind. I have no doubts of that. The man's a fucking brick wall of ideas. Meaning that way too hard-headed and nothing gets through.
When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Mia's desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV.
You actually watch TV? Once again, I expected that your free time off when you're not off a case is you laying in your bedroom on the bed with full-on lawyer outfit on, waiting for the call. Like a fucking vampire.
Well, what should we do?
What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene.
You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas?
Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall.
I'm making Phoenix sound weird. I'm making Phoenix sound weird. Me's making Phoenix sound weird. I'm 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 making Phoenix sound weird, but the question mark is capitalized. Okay, sorry, that was not my intention. He's a completely normal fellow. Nothing weird going on. Show you my badge.
You know, I think it's developing a little nice luster.
Okay, good. Sorry, I really did not mean to, I really did not mean to imply such.
I'll get patched later, Nick. We got work to do.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, man. December 25, detention. Wait, did that give me the option to go to the lake already?
Where's the room?
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people.
So how did you two meet? Well, I was being held in detention, and he was also held in detention, and then also our mutual friend was held in detention, and then a bunch of our clients, a bunch of my clients were also held in detention. And yeah, so that's how our love story started. Not at the same time, of course, but he tried to get me killed. And he fucking vanished!
Hey, Edgeworth, come back.
He fucking... What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Well, he's in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you come to laugh at the fallen attorney, then laugh.
Laugh.
Well, why aren't you laughing?
Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
That's a lie, but... Yes, you do. Are you stalking me?
Actually, he's right.
I hope you wouldn't come.
I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. The guard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Or maybe he's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room.
Fucking Ice Queen.
Smile with the camera.
Let's get first things first.
Your turn is badge. Edgeworth. Let me defend you.
Get one right. But I am not that hard up. Not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, actually, I don't understand what he means by hard up either. There's a different term for that, but never heard it being described as such. Me, trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down.
What?
Simply put, they were afraid they would lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty.
I don't believe it.
Regardless, I don't want you to be involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this.
Edgeworth, tell me what happened.
Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh! We're gonna help you, that's why.
Huh?
No. I must keep my tsundere sight visible. Help me, you. Don't be ridiculous.
Sorry?
You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. I mean, how many have you been in? You're 24. We're the same age. But did you start as fucking 15? And you have 100 trials under your belt? Then again, they seem to go through in 3 days, so... I already showed him the badge. I'm getting into the game. I understand what the game wants from me now. Oh, okay, sorry, at 9. Hey. Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run some. I mean, honestly, like if they go through, if every case lasts maximum 3 days, you could technically have over 100 cases done in a year if you take no breaks. He seems like the kind of guy that would not take breaks. You need real skill, right? Experience.
Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why am I always the one who has to get angry?
The Gourd Lake.
The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct?
Yes, late last night.
The lake is a long way away from your office and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you.
Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really...
Gosh darn Gordy.
Huh?
No fucking way. He's also a conspiracy.
They're such a perfect match.
I went to see Gordy.
Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us?
Did you do it?
Edgeworth. This is really hard for me to ask, but he didn't do it right, right?
Think what you will.
I have only one request. Stay out of this case.
Why? But Nick is trying to help you.
I know that. But I don't want your help, okay?
Huh? Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me alone.
Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did...
Maya, let's go investigate somewhere elsewhere.
But Nick...
We're not taking no for an answer. God, this is such a healthy relationship already. It's Christmas. Oh yeah, they did say Merry Christmas. December 25, Gourd Lake, park entrance.
This is where it happened?
Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in here.
Questioning people, probably.
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything?
Sorry, sir. Nothing.
Idiot, the trial is tomorrow. We need clues on the double.
Why, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the only one who...
Shut up!
Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
Recruits?
Huh.
Oh.
Eek! Hey, you're the Harry guy, Harry Butts. Wright, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name?
Considering how good this game is with running jokes, I'm gonna guess that joke is gonna be running for at least all 3 titles. Maybe till the very last episode. Possibly. Still might be running. Possibly. Maybe. Don't know. Depending is it a marathon or not.
And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Oh, well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want.
Wow! We're bros now! Oh, he also wants to preserve the, he also wants my court husbando out of jail. And make sure that nothing gets between us, specifically bars.
Bring it.
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say.
Just look around a little bit. Trash can, nothing. Trees!
I feel winter still from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people.
Kind of mood. Once again, I could definitely see Phoenix being more relatable. It's just the fact that he's relatable in the worst possible moments, which I guess is also even more relatable, which is really problematic.
The signs is Gort Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend.
But no waterfall.
Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya.
It's all trees, as far as the eye can see. Can I read what trees these are? They look a little haunted, if you ask me. Oh, actually, first things first.
That badge! You're showing that to the wrong guy, pal. Gotta show that to someone who needs it.
Damn.
Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the what? Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight.
15 minutes of midnight also happens to be a really weird nah, never mind. I'm not going there. Yeah. I had the moment. I fucked it up.
There was a boat on the Gord Lake. In that boat, there were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol.
Bang.
And the shooter was Mr.
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness?
Edgeworth.
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer? Murderer! Do you?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right! Who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's ever even really taken this investigation that seriously.
Oh no!
After all that help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edge will help you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying right, over and over.
He could be saying right as well, you know. Slaps knee, falls over and fucking dies. Anyways. Sorry, I don't know.
Nick? I'm not so sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
The witness.
Who's this witness? Sorry pal, that's confidential. The witness saw everything apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being throughout. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting for me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa.
Detective Gumshoe, sir.
Oh, find something?
No, sir, not yet. I was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back?
Okay, things, so I can ask some multiple things.
Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim?
I'm sorry. I haven't worked up the autopsy report.
How fucking slow are they? What is wrong with the forensics team? I mean, okay, I don't know how long it takes, but like this is still like instant. Okay, then again, at the lake, fell in the water. Yeah, never mind.
I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say if you get the time, drop by this precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Oh, right. Here, I'll show you how to get the precinct. Come down and see me anytime.
Yeah, I'm noticing. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Like, Gumshoes walks around the crime scene, picks up random things. Is like, oh yeah, okay, this is here, this was there. Okay, cool, got it. Then goes to the station, makes some kind of a, you know, like a compilation of that stuff. And then Wright shows up to the point, looks at more things, picks up this and that, and then like that's literally all the investigations that are done here. I still can't believe they had the fucking trial before they even knew where the fucking Steel Samurai was murdered, or the Steel Samurai murder took place. They had done no research on that fact whatsoever. Like zero, none. Anyways, I'm not supposed to get stuck on that. I'm trying to be nice to the game.
Oh hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? I'm willing to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Alright, now let's get investigating.
I would have maybe liked like a written statement that it's fine for us to explore the crime scene from a detective, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess, and God, am I begging. Okay, Lake Public Beach. Zipper 35, Gort Lake, Public Beach.
Wowzer, this is Gort Lake? Never been here.
Yep. I'm not sure it warrants that wowzers, though.
Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand.
Samurai dogs? Okay, I want to... Once again, I'm trying to be nice to this game. What's the blue thing on the hot dog? What is a blue thing you pull on top of a hot dog? I'm guessing that's a hot dog. It's called Samurai Dogs. And there's like a... I'm saying grilled bun at the bottom with some... Oh, yeah, you know... Yeah, you're right. It's toothpaste. Anyways.
Samurai dogs?
Yeah, because that way you could keep your teeth clean after eating it. Oh, that's clever. Why don't they have those around here? Damn. Damn those Americans and their clever snacks. If only I could deep fry as many things as they can.
I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know.
Nope. You should know, Phoenix. God, do you just... You go through a case and then you erase all your fucking memory of that case.
What do you mean?
Oh my god. Wow, guard leg is really... Then again, that's how I operate to some degree. Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called gourd leg?
Oh.
Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
No, that's Phoenix. Let it go. Let it go. I can't hold these case informations anymore. No, that's not how it goes. More does not rhyme with go. That doesn't matter. It's been a lot. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3, so I have not heard that song. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 in a while, so I haven't heard that song in a bit.
Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
Wow, no way!
Like pumpkins?
I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape?
Well, it's shaped like a gourd, actually. But that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. Now, anyone would sit here and eat it on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog.
If only she had a samurai dog.
A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads samurai dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate.
So, these party hats are a little curious.
Oh, someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull a string and pop! It goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them around a lot. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right?
Was it that obvious?
Honest, if they're added as a court evidence, then let's take them.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Okay, they're part of evidence. Good. Poppers put in pocket. A classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. You sure? I have a couple theories about this one. Actually, the more I think about it, the more theories I have of it. God, I have watched way too many crime shows. This is not healthy for me. Oh God. If I ever play like a game that has a lot to do with medicine or like that, I should watch The House beforehand. Fuck. The patient needs mouse bites. Anyways. God, fucking. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the game.
The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Oh, I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, both dogs. Right, exit.
No crime show, no like. Okay, I need to understand if that means that like crime shows are way too clever, or like crime shows are way too realistic for this game, or crime shows are way too unrealistic for this game, or is it just overall no? Just no, like it's different worlds. Shit, actually, I completely felt the read. It's just empty. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's all that was going on with the trash can. Okay, got it. They're too realistic. Got it. Okay, let's go into the woods. That's normally a very good idea. December 25, Gourd Lake Woods.
I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping.
They got caught camping at the scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go get and talk to them.
I almost said get them.
There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold.
Anything that would have a day on it as to how long they've been here?
Hey, Nick!
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again?
No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminium?
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books.
So there's no law saying they have to be made of aluminium then?
I'm not having this conversation.
I pronounce it aluminium. It's just an annex to the UNN.
The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent.
Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that.
Oh.
This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. They're even thicker there, with like 3 Cs at least. Maybe 4.
Sorry, I need a moment. I keep going back on the fucking mouse bites thingy. I'm fine. Oh, I guess oh wait, there's a fucking holy shit, there's more.
This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment.
Oh yeah, I mean it makes perfect sense why aluminium is used for that. Like it's a very convenient material, not very sturdy, but you know, easy to carry and quite heat resistant as well. I think.
Must take pictures when triggered by that.
Wow, cool. Let's try. Oh, they're actually tying the bird sound in this. Somebody's recording birds and other lifelike. What's the term I'm thinking of? Wildlife. Yeah, wildlife. That's the word. Holy shit. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Nick.
Will you stop there?
Maybe it's broken.
Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices.
Oh, what then? These things?
The party poppers?
Bang. Click, 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 click. Holy shit. Well, it responded. Hey, you. Get your hands off of that. No, that's not the voice. Then again, I kind of... What in Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Huh? Sorry, it's nice, but you don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much your roll of film costs. I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try and play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. Oh, Yanks. Yanks. As in she's not from around, but how far around? Like, she says she's a country bumpkin. Is Yanks oftentimes a term used only to describe Americans? Or is it just like, you know, specifically dumb Americans? We'll see. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you. Just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Come on. Nick, help. And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah. Oh shit, I missed that completely. Let's figure out what y'all gotta say and save for BG's and sake. Okay. That's fair now. So, yeah, I kind of figured that as much because she was talking about the South. And, she hasn't said anything too controversial yet. Or problematic yet about South Rising or anything like that, but we'll see. So that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. It is a South versus North thing again, with the Yankees being the yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, because is it like the New York Yankees? I don't know sports too well. So yeah. That would make sense. New York is up in north. Oh, okay. It's specifically in that area. Got it. That's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. Damn, the more I know. I didn't know why more now. Sorry, let me try that statement again. I now know more. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to Yell stutter all day.
Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it!
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. That makes perfect sense. That actually makes perfect sense. It's specifically, yeah, it's the first was on the shoreline. Yeah. That's so okay. That's so nice to know. I can be one word. If I can be one word wiser today, that means the day wasn't a complete waste.
1 second, let me go pay her later.
I'm really sorry.
This camera is quick to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises, like a party popper.
I wonder why did she want to record that though? Nothing else on the horizon? Okay. No sticks or stones that could break my bones. I mean, there's plenty here, but like, not enough to. What? Can you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry.
That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention.
She wants the badge.
This is my badge.
Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer.
What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have you know I'm a fighter and I've wrestled meaner looking things than ya.
No, that's not at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
A murder? What's the matter with you? Sounds cool. Why didn't you all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't buy hard. Ooh. Winks with both eyes.
Can't think of it. Where did Maya get to?
I'm sorry. I was feeling a little underwhelmed. The culture grab and all.
Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you. Yeah, if it pleases you.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. Y'all can call me Lotta. You hear that? She's got a lot of heart. Because she's a Probably a nature-loving individual and kind one. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Why is it... Okay. Mighty pleased to meet you. Oh yeah, when was the murder anyways? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. You see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching his here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen a boat to choke a mule. I'm gonna retract my nature-loving statement. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. A Lotta. So what does you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Ah, y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student in County U. Right in the heart of the heartland.
Wow, neat! Nick, she's a research student at the University County U.
So I hear.
So when did you come up here?
Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
Why are you photographing?
Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors! Yeah, meteor showers.
Falling stars?
The camera.
That's quite a camera you have there.
Y'all better know it. It's German made, a genuine Solingen.
Isn't that where they make knives?
What? What? Phoenix! What? When did you become a fucking knife expert? Anyways.
So what's that device you have stuck to that camera?
Huh? Device?
Your camera went off by all itself when I fired my party popper.
Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now.
A programmable camera? Neat!
Lowe's camera added to court record. Let me just yoink this with me. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Face the lake. I think that's kinda all there is. Now, the obvious thing here would be that this would have triggered when the gunshot went off. But also, it doesn't seem to be triggering things that... It doesn't seem to be triggering that, sensitively. So the shooting would have needed to take place, like, literally near here for it to actually go off. But then again, you never know about this game. Okay, we'll leave her for now. Anything that's different here? Not really seeing anything. So I guess we'll move off to the boat rental shop. December 25, boat rental shop.
Nick, what is this place?
A boat rental shop, closed for Christmas, it seems.
Okay, I have to say, your timing is impeccable. Do you, since you happen to be the Knife King, do you want to comment on Phoenix Wright knowing so much about knives, or? I'll let you, decide that.
Because it might have taken place on boats wouldn't be good for business either.
Boats! I've never ridden on a boat.
Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial when the trial is finished?
Feeny? I don't even know what that means.
Hey, good idea! You bet!
A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas.
Yeah, how did they get a boat if it's Christmas and it's closed?
Trees. There's more forest up that way. I doubt I'll find any helpful clues in there.
Oh, it's the Stone Kondu. That's what it says on the sign.
There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of the boats using the murder, I wonder?
Nick,
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
Ah, yeah, it's the... oh, fuck, it's the fucking Dennis thing. It's a terrible idea to go out in the middle of a body of water. You never know if Phoenix is a psychopath. Well, this was... is this really all there is? No, I can't... No rotaties. Or slideys. Rotato, rotato. Well. I guess I'm out of here. And there was something I missed here. I checked the car. Trees. All these. Camera stand. Well. Actually, do you have anything else you can tell me about the camera?
Loda?
Yeah.
So, your camera triggers some loud explosion noises.
Yep.
Actually, the victim in the case we were researching, he was shot with a pistol.
A pistol?
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to your party popper?
I guess it would.
Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey! Y'all are pretty bright.
Huh?
I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look at my... look-see at my film.
Would have been a photo taken late last night.
I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I would be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, here? You here?
She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later.
Okay. Well, I sure hope this... Wait. I sure would love to get that picture before the court case. It would be quite the fucking shame. If... if poor little Edgeworth gets, you know... found guilty when there's a picture literally showing that he was not the one shooting. Also, I actually have to say, I very much like the fact that the game, like, once you're done with the, like, once you have successfully defended your client, the game just immediately, like, jumps to the next case. Like, it's like, oh, that's it. Like, we don't get to know what happened to the, Exactly. I need everything I need everything I can get my hands on. To make sure. Yeah, no, completely understandable words. I can't argue I would have it better. But like the fact that the game literally moves on the moment, like you don't know exactly what happens with the with anything else on the previous case once you move on, once the case is done, or once the, like, I don't know what happened with a Mr. Razzle Dazzle or anything like that, and I like that. He doesn't need that level of information if it's not relevant to the, like, we jump to the next case already. They'll give the information if they really want to, but well, I mean, I'm sure that there eventually will be. It's very likely there will be. Like sometimes they will like they have mentioned a couple things from the past, occasionally. But I like the fact that, you know, like they don't immediately like they don't over explain the fact that like, oh yeah, after this like this and that happened. What the fuck? What Digimon is that? December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting.
Hey, thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting. For better or worse, or for worse.
I get the feeling we're in some bad news. In for some bad news. Hey, is that police department's mascot?
That's a blue badger. It was my idea. I made it.
No, that's not. That's like the judge's voice.
It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot.
I see. How nice.
I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the I'll get him assigned mascot of the. Oh, I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do.
He actually really is like a Power World character.
Good luck. This man's the chief of detectives here. He's good at this computer screen.
Well, Garden Lake? Gordy cited, I don't believe it.
Shouldn't you be reading something more important?
Hey, I mean, who are we to judge what cops do on their free time or on their work time?
Well, wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad.
Doesn't seem to have the calendar part of it. Huh? It's also apparently 1 o'clock.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Alright, hands against the wall, yeah. You don't even think about escaping. I'll go voice in the back of my head.
He must be doing image trading for arrests. These are detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks.
Oh shit, the same computer. Same info on the computer. Also on the laptop. Wow, you know what a laptop is, Phoenix? I'm so proud of you. Is that Text Hive? Good extension. I mean, that's my impression of him as well. I honestly don't think if you were to tell him to access a computer, he would just, you know, he would search for the any key. Literally. Oh yeah, what was I doing here again? Oh yeah, you. The victim.
Do you know anything about the victim yet?
Oh, yeah. Still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
No word. So, how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Miss Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. Not just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it?
Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled.
I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us something. Tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe.
Trusting Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
Competition?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get to the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that.
I except the one time he was obviously paid by the big criminal organization guy, the bling bling fella. White was his name. Yeah, Mr. White.
I was wondering, did you ever get the autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Oh, that's so nice of him. Aw. Time of death sometime on 24th or 25th. Caused 1 bullet shot to the heart. Autopsy report at... Wow, they died to the shot even if they fell in the water and they didn't have time to drown. Drown. Sorry. Trying to figure out which word that is. Starts with DR and a vowel and then WN. But was hard having some problem vocalizing that.
Thank you.
Nick,
Huh?
can you show me that photo of the victim? That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
Huh.
Okay. Hey, about this camera.
Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now.
The autopsy report.
I hope he helps you, pal. Thanks, detective.
Badge.
Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now.
Okay. And I guess that's all there is. Unless I can slide. No slide. Well, I'm guessing the pictures would probably be ready right now, so I can just go back to the Gort Lake. Gort Lake, Public Beach, yep. And then from here on to the woods. December 25, Gort Lake Woods. Hey, all.
Lotta!
What up a sec? We got bingo.
Bingo?
My auto camera took 2 pictures last night.
Hey!
This is them. Take a look. Okay.
Wait.
See? He's shooting him with that pistol.
It looks like that, yes.
Yeah, really.
Well, you can't really tell who he's shooting.
Yeah, well, there was enough folk out there last night. It'll strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something.
What?
I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. And okay.
What?
Are you serious?
Of course.
How do you forget? Never mind.
Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I think yeah.
I reckon so.
What is that? Ah, now you go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Yeah, I kind of feel like...
Lotta,
What, can't y'all see I'm kind of busy?
tell us what you saw too, please.
Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. Soon I eat the south side of a northbound skunk, then tell ya.
Lotta!
I'll let it get to you, skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some terrifying. Testifying. Hot darn.
She left. Well, there's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
It's just something, there's not much we can do about it. I mean... Like, we'll just... She'll... Like... I don't see how this is necessarily a bad thing, but I can also kind of understand that it's another person who's gonna be... Who Well, I mean, all she saw is that, you know, somebody, like, yeah, like, this just adds more vagueness to the fact that, like, it's hard to say who was the shooter.
The question is, what exactly did she see? Because we'll find out in the trial.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I don't think it's that bad of a thing. Late photo added to court record. Like, automatically on 12:25 at 12:15 a.m. Anything new here? So why does he respond to loud noises?
An expensive-looking camera faces the lake.
Next to it is a large microphone and a blue plastic sheet. How do falling stars, like, unless they literally fall right next to the camera, how do they make noise?
Looks like a computer is attached to the camera.
Okay, can I perhaps look at computer? Takes computer, investigates it. I guess no. Oh, off I go then. That's probably all I have here. Ooh, somebody's here. December 25, Court Lake, Public Beach.
Looks like the police have given up their interview.
Hey!
Nick! I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, it's me.
Larry, what are you doing here? Is it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? I gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Kianse deserves the best. Kianse? Not in our model, I hope.
Okay, Phoenix. I don't know what your problem is, buddy.
Oh, Kianse is a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know. She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry.
Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice.
Whoa! Cute! Nick! Who's she? She's not your... Not my... what? No, she's not.
I'm Nick's partner, Mayfei. I'm the little sister.
Sister?
Don't. Larry, no. Larry, no. No. No, 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 no. You don't know the... You don't... No, 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 no. I know what he's gonna say, and no, don't you fucking do it. And also, yes, she's 17. Oh, actually, I think she might... I don't know how many months have passed. Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's.
Oh, okay.
I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little. I'm my older sister's little sister.
Ha! Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening.
Oh, okay. Like, I'm not saying that this is fine to begin with, but I'm just saying that, like, if there's anything to go off here, like, but yeah, she's of that age, so yeah.
Hey, Nick, benches. Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog?
I think not. It's too cold to see any hot dogs out here.
Wimpy City, boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime.
I can't get over the samurai dogs.
The original samurai dogs, no less.
Hey man, whoever calls their product their original first wins. Why don't you add a world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea. What have I done?
Okay, that gave me... Well, Larry's back. That's cool.
Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. It was with Kianse, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Oh, I really need that Roblox sound effect. Nah, I don't want to use them. I don't want to be associated to Roblox.
I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya.
No, it's just... Kia's is not in town right now.
Oh no.
She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot.
A model, I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow.
Huh, neat.
Defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth.
Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy?
Yeah, he's a murder suspect.
Oh, whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. There it is. They know us in school.
What?
Samurai dogs.
Tell me about the dogs.
We did not get the answer to the previous question. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gorge-shaped.
Oh, well, originally they were guard dogs. You know, like guard dogs.
Ouch.
It's so fucking dumb. The samurai thing was Kianse's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What? Well, with the big news.
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy.
Gordy?
Edgeworth.
So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Holy shit, they were friends also.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait, he's a defense lawyer?
Yeah.
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edgy's got Sorry, let me just... Edgy's got proboscis on his knee?
No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Though technically those are very similar occupations at the end of the day, so does it really fucking matter? Also, my voice is fucking fading.
Yeah, water. Go figure. They always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. The cats just dropped something. Just give me a moment. I heard a loud fucking clang, and I hope that I'm not gonna be next in a courtroom. Not saying that I would. It's just I hope nothing's bad. I hope nothing broke. Just be back in a moment. Okay, it was exactly as I expected. The cats just dropped something, and yeah, it's all good. Nothing important. I used to go on about the Man Studio Society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. You know, Nick.
Nick?
What's Gordy? I like how they just completely like. Phoenix doesn't want to reveal anything of his past. Anything. Huh, you mean that you don't know? It's here in the very lake. A giant mysterious monster, Gordy.
A monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Giant life form appears in Gort Lake.
Wow, it's really real.
Yeah, that's very real. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nah. Wow, that face. Those faces look so very humane and so very alive and so very happy. I don't like those eyes.
Nick, a monster, a real monster.
Maybe I could go hunt it. You know what would really salvage Phoenix as a character, as an absolute bore that he is? If he picked up a blade and, went hunting that monster. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something. Right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? Ooh. It's the camera on the end, Meg. When we go into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by a sound of something slipping into the water.
I wish I could have seen it.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
$1 million.
Grow up, Larry. Got the article added to the court record. Article about the monster site at Gort Lake. The Gordy article. Such a Gordy article. Hey, look at this. Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in the trial. Sorry, I can't really pay you. Because you blew it all on Kianse. But you can have all the dogs you want.
Really?
Larry, if you let her at your dogs, you won't have any left for other customers. Hey, no problem, if that's what makes her happy, Oh, that's actually really sweet. I just hope that he's got the right motivations behind that action. How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who cut you off the hook? What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Ah!
Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is?
Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate.
Are you for real?
I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go showing it to me then. Jeez. Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya?
Well...
Oh, wait. Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she? Okay. What's this? My eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Anything about the article? Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. The civil vendor of samurai dogs, dig? Well, I dig. You dig it? I dig it. Well, I think that's probably as much as I'm gonna get out of this one. I'll still check the boat rentals place just in case anything has changed here. Doesn't seem like it. I'm pretty sure now my task is to go talk to Edgeworth and convince him that we're gonna actually, we're gonna represent him regardless if he wants it or not. This is a toxic yaoi relationship. We do not ask for permissions, apparently. Or we ask, but we ignore the responses. It's not that toxic, but it's a little bit. Anyways, shit. I should maybe check here instead. December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
No gumshoe inside.
If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while.
Lot of heart. It has to be.
Uh-oh.
Still don't see how that's a bad thing that a literal witness to a murder, you know, shows up. That's like, I'm gonna defend this guy regardless if they're guilty or not. Behavior. Which, I mean, okay, so, but like, even if they are guilty, like, that kind of behavior.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Moving around. Wear drab clothes. Never enter the target's field of vision.
He must be doing image training up for trailing.
Image training for trailing. God, fucking words, man. No slidey salute. No slidey salute. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah. Off to Edgy, boy. Or back here? No. Edgy. He's gone.
Since I'm in real pro.
Well, that's a little awkward.
What is it?
Oh! Nothing. Just something be bothering me. Could you show me the autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office?
Right, that guy!
That was the last name I expect to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake.
Damn, we're going also bringing back Grossberg. Really recycle the characters here, huh?
Well, what should we do?
The police have pretty much made up their minds that Edgeworth did it. And Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. We could go look for a clue spot out of LA.
Right.
I mean,
Well, ready for your talk?
Thoughts. Yeah, why don't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk!
okay. Let's go back to Grossberg Law Offices. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Painting still missing.
Ahem.
Oh, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
Oh, you're me as something, are you, know?
I was around just at a yes, Phoenix Wright.
Oh, and you're me as something too, are you, know?
Our little sister, yes!
You've grown.
I guess that's a completely normal thing to say to a person you've known for a few years, then especially during their, you know, like, younger days.
You're going to look a lot like your sister, you know.
That is less of a something to you necessarily say, but still kind of on the track.
Text me back. Oh, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see.
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Oh, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Is something the matter?
Why is the wall there a different color?
A big painting was hanging there until recently.
Huh, what happened to it?
Well, he gave it to someone.
I bet he gave it to some romantic interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick.
We'll go with that, yeah.
Yeah.
We are going with that.
An expensive pot of plants. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available.
I think our Charlie is cuter.
Right, he's a real cute plant.
She's not wrong. Charlie is kind of cute.
A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn.
We should put things on our client table too.
I'm not into smoking.
We could put some candy or gum.
Classy.
Honestly, like, a wonderful idea.
Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
Hey, Nick, I want a desk like that in our office.
I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet.
Huh? I meant for me.
You better start saving your allowance then.
She gets an allowance?
Expensive looking mahogany.
Sorry, I started thinking of a joke, but I can't form it yet. Next time I'm here, maybe then, if I remember.
Mahogany's bookshelves, filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read.
Well, then let's take them back to our office. He won't miss them.
Oh, we don't need them.
Then can we take that wooden bear?
It is kind of cute.
Man, Phoenix actually having opinions about shit? I can't relate to this. Okay, finally. First of all, badge.
I've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. How proud Mia would be if she could see you now.
She said that was more worried about me than anything.
Oh, just go on and take the compliment, will ya? There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hasn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, what happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think I shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts.
Okay, interesting. Start with this one. No, this one. I'm sure I can have. No, this one I meant.
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh!
Did you remember?
He was a lawyer here in my office. As Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Yeah.
Oh, this camera on the lake takes photos whenever it hears an explosion sound.
That's what she said.
And it just happened to be set up on that beach, pointing out out on the lake?
Yes, she said it was to photograph shooting stars.
Shooting stars, explosions, what's the connection?
Same. Finally, somebody who thinks. This guy thinks. He be fonking.
I'd be suspicious of your witness of yours.
An excellent point, actually.
Oh, there's a moment the crime took place, huh?
Yes.
We can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all.
Okay. Robert Hammond.
Who's this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. It was a defense attorney in that case.
That case.
Yes, the DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps you remember?
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at loss they used spirit medium.
Ah! Wait! You don't mean...
Mama! Ooh.
Was that medium my mother? Mother? Brother? Sister?
Anyways.
Oh yes, my dear. Spirit medium, Misty Fairy, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made.
DL6 incident.
The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. I never caught the criminal, right?
No, fuck, that's Phoenix.
They never got the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fairy used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. While Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite. I totally did. Good things only.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it. I beg you not.
DL6. Never thought I would hear that name again.
But wait! What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. Well, you see, Mr. Edgeworth is your brother! The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Whoa!
What? His father?
Close enough.
Oh god. I'm gonna be able to talk tomorrow.
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait! This is a photograph of my mother.
Yeah, there's so many tables going all over the place. All photograph DL6 incident. XVA is written on the back. Mr. Face photo added to court record. Anything about this you want to say?
Mr. Ferry. Mother of Mia and Maya Ferry. Show this photograph to Miss Mazda. He'll have something to say to you then.
Got it. December 25, detention center. Visitor's room. What's this? I was hoping you had gotten my message the first time.
What about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet.
Anything new? No. Anything new? No. Alright, we'll start off with this.
Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though.
You can say that twice. No, fries. 4 times. Just say it as many times as you want.
Once you start on something, you always see through, don't you? About the DL6 incident.
Right, DL6.
I didn't want you to find out about him. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job.
Well... Good that you clarified that eventually.
I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. DL6 incident was when my father died.
Damn.
Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Court Lake murder. Correct.
That spirit medium, that was my mom.
What? You mean your... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What?
Nick, what does that mean?
My case... Statute of limitations runs out. Legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess you can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life being a murder suspect in such a big case.
So was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps?
I'd rather not talk about it. What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? Who would have thought there would be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right.
It pains me to ask you this now.
I know, you want us to defend you?
Yes. Will ya? Of course we won't. God. Of course we will.
Who could have guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind, I guess you don't really need to know.
Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. It's for a request to put in pocket.
Well, I guess we should. What's that?
Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's calming down. Whew, that was scary.
Oh, where's Edgeworth?
Oh! There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering.
I misread that first.
Guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I'd rather running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Ashwood doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. Yeah, the Edgeworth's letter request to Detective Gumshoe.
Wow, this still keeps on going. Actually, just to make sure, no reaction to the fucking earthquake. God, man, this is getting... It's going so long. September 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, Detective?
Yeah, I know, he had absolutely zero protective instincts. Yeah, like, nothing says, oh, he's just doing that again. Don't mind him, he's just curling up into a ball again. So healthy.
What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Miss Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. She did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir.
Anything new with the... Seriously, what is that fucking hedgehog? New training material.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Now we talk to people in the neighborhood. Turn all the lights in the room off and close the curtains.
He must be doing some image training for a stakeout.
Okay. Normally I would go through a bunch of things, but fuck. No, I need to ask these. I need to know.
So, Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol.
What?
She's even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality and might, but should let us see who's who. She can do that.
She can do that?
Okay, so there goes there'll be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great, just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow.
Huh? What happened to the other victims?
Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation? I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be a life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I would say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. And you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, funny you should mention that.
Look what I got. Oh. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to fill those papers. File those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
He's so eager to save Edgy Poo, and I'm so happy.
Thanks, Detective. We'll see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
He absolutely ships it, actually.
Worried? We're fine. We lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right.
Yeah, you should maybe be worried a bit about that as well.
He did not seem to. He did seem to overreact a little. Now that you mentioned.
Oh, Phoenix!
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what is it with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
Well, his dad died, for example. If we need to start from anywhere, his dad, he witnessed his own father get murdered. Alright, thank fucking God it's over. Jesus Christ. Okay, as soon as it lets me. God, that went fucking forever. That was such a. I was like, yeah, I mean, it might take me it might take me a moment. I mean, it's not voice acting, it's just me doing voices. Big difference. But like. September 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Yeah, as soon as it lets me. But yeah, no, this was a fucking long one. I was so sure, like, oh yeah, like the previous episode, I got the 2 earlier ones done in like an hour each. Or like the days, or like the whatever parts. However, I don't know how I don't know what word you used to describe them. I think it's days. So I was surprised that this took me full hour. No, full 2 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna go. It's late. Thank you all. I'm gonna see if I can talk tomorrow. But yeah, I'll definitely be continuing this. And damn, there's a lot going on here. But yeah, without further ado, thank you all. Bye, sis.